Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask 3D, and in the previous episode, we obtained the light arrows and shot the emblem outside the Stone Tower Temple, inverting it, and now we're gonna clear it while it's upside down. And man, I just love this temple, man. If I haven't mentioned that before, I kinda do. And has anyone else noticed that this thing in the center looks a little similar to a certain mask we've seen for a majority of the game? Maybe. In the last time, we started on the left. This time we're going to start on the right. And now that we have the light arrows, we can dispose of this block and gain access to the remainder of the dungeon. Now we're going to need a lot of things here. Mostly this next room is going to take forever. It's basically the water room in the last temple, but just flipped upside down, so there's no water, and now there are these air currents. I'm gonna have to shoot a bunch of ice switches and get a lot of stuff in this room. We're gonna shoot that ice switch, which will actually create a chest with a stray fairy in it that we will get in due time. So yeah, we're gonna put on our Deku mask and actually float up a couple floors. Now what order do I want to do this? See, here's the thing about this place. There's a lot to do, and I want to do it as efficiently as possible, but there's really no way, and alright. These things, man, I don't know what, for whatever reason, they take me forever to climb up. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, let's try this. Come on! Are you being serious? Is this going to set the precedent for the rest of the dungeon? I sure hope not. Okay. There we go. I promise that's not as hard as I made it look to be. Alright. The 8th straight fairy is now ours. So now we need to put our Deku mask back on and then go to a different layer of this extremely large room, if you really think about it. There's a lot to it, including this switch that we want to play the Elegy of Emptiness on once more. But we obviously can't do that as a Deku form, so let's go into our normal form and play the Elegy one more time. Yeah, we're actually gonna... I wish we had to play it one more time, but no, I think we have to play it about 5 more times, maybe. No, way more than that, because we're gonna have to re-enter the dungeon at some point, so that's unfortunate. And really quickly, gonna take down this guy with the... already have those. Okay. These enemies, I don't know what they were going for with them. They kind of just waste everyone's time, and I really dislike them. But they kind of look like the Helmosaur, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Not really that cool. Heck, I'd like if they weren't even in the game, but they are. And alright, we'll step on that switch to spawn another chest. This chest does not have a stray fairy, because if you examine it, it's red, and the chests with stray fairies are not that color. Yeah, just that you know. And I'm extremely lazy, so let's hook shot to this chest and get our small key that we're going to need to exit this room. So we have almost everything that we need, except for one chest spawn, and getting to this is going to be a little bit on the tricky side. Hey, how's it going, other me? The one with no heart or anything? I mean, like, soul? Like, oh gosh, I wonder if it was in the Japanese version. It's probably soul, because, you know, those words are kind of synonyms over there. And also, we need to get this. I almost forgot. Yeah. So, oh man, I almost missed that. But yes, these type of chests have stray fairies in them. Just I'll let you know that. And what? How did I take damage? Well, then again, I guess I am kind of small. And but the last thing we need to do is shoot this switch, where we'll actually spawn a treasure chest, but not in this Stone Tower Temple. It's in the normal version. So, yeah, if we want all the stray fairies, we're going to have to make a trek back to the original Stone Tower. I kind of like how they did that and kind of don't. And this room is filled with lava, and I don't want to deal with that crap. So we're going to bust out our Gorn mask again and put that on our 2 button. I think I'm going to need the hookshot soon, so I might as well grab that, but I'll get it later. I don't feel like opening the menu up. Now do I? But yeah, shoot that icon, or just emblem, I guess would be a better word for it, to make the room flip. So this flipping tower has a flipping room. Lots of flipping going on here. And how does that lava not fall? Well, it does, just in very tiny stones. And oh boy, this room! I loathe this room. This place ain't too great, man, I'm not gonna lie, but basically it's another flipping room, and it sounds like I'm trying to say this flipping room, but no, it's just a room that rotates, which I guess would be a way better way of describing that. huh? Well, regardless. We need to take this block and get it to a certain point in the room, but the issue is, it's easier said than done. Because there are certain indents that are preventing us from moving the block that way. So we're going to have to constantly rotate the room to get it to where we want to go. Admittedly, a nice puzzle. It's clever in the execution. But the thing is, these chews just keep on spawning. And it's nice they keep spawning, you know, to give us magic, which we need to use the arrows. But they could have just easily had respawning pots or something of that nature. Because the chews aggro you and will attack quite fiercely, by the way. It's just like, it's kind of weird. I do not mock right now. Yeah, it's just like, they're like, okay, kill, 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 but they're there to, like, help you. I feel like it was sort of a missed design opportunity, to be honest, but... Yeah, we're almost done. We need to get this block to that stone indent up here. And I think one more flip ought to do it. And, oh my gosh, you stupid chews. Gosh, I was actually aiming for the chew, but I guess that'll work, too. And yeah, it's kind of funny to see them fall. They're just like, whoop. It's no sound effect or anything, because they're made of jelly, man. Those are the chews, after all. So if I could hurry up and actually push this in before the next chew spawns, that'd be great. It sounds like they're this really big deal, but they're honestly not. They're just a mild annoyance. And wow, that looks really funny. It's like someone dropped a honey pot or something. Or something like that. It's not really a honey texture. Someone dropped a bunch of jello on the floor. How about that? And guess who, guys? Are you tired of them yet? It's Wizrobe! The fire one is back this time. Hooray. But here's a twist. This was the room where we destroyed those Armos, and the lava is periodically falling down. See, if we fought Wizrobe like this, that'd be great. Every time we fight him, if there was like a new mechanic or just something to show us that we're getting stronger, that'd be cool. But that doesn't always happen, unfortunately. So that's why I kind of poke fun at Wizrobe a little bit. And yeah, now that we have... That sounded really painful. I mean, you only took like half a heart, right? Probably not even that. I don't know, like a quarter, and yeah, we're already on this phase. I'm going to try and do the jumping attack, because that will do more damage. And come on, dude. I want to beat the rest of the dungeon. Gosh. It's taking all my time, Wizrobe, and we're going to need the hook shot. Now, instead of the fire arrows, we won't be needing the fire arrows for the rest of the dungeon. Heck, for the rest of the game, really, so... We'll just put them away for the time being. And alright, this chest spawned. Let's hook shot to it and get another stray fairy. This should be number 10, I want to say. Nice. I was right. I love feelings like that. Like, yes! I succeeded in the very mild thing. And oh, great. We got some Poes to deal with. These Poes, if you can... Gosh dang. If you can, destroy them, because... It's gonna help you out, because you need to cross this giant gap, and you obviously don't want to fall down, right? No one wants to fall down there. I'm actually gonna take you out. Heck yeah! Deku Link's kill count is insane. Don't mess with him, man. He is a fierce Deku warrior, man. Anyways, to progress, we are gonna need to come into this area and say hello to one of the most annoying Zelda enemies, the Death Armos. These guys suck. They basically only can be destroyed if you get close to them, shoot a light arrow, and then they'll fall to the ground and self-destruct. Not really too, like, intimidating, sure. It's just more of an inconvenience, really. I can't describe why I don't like them. I just don't. I don't know. And then they just spaz out like this. Like, dude, stop. Stop. It's because you're too close. Then you gotta back up, wait for them. Honestly, probably not the most well-designed enemy. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be the first to say it. No, right. That is the small key that we need. Now that we have that, I believe there's just one small... Yeah, there's one more small key that we need, and gosh dang it. Okay, I thought I died. Not really died, but fell down, which I mean, this would be a terrifying dungeon for me. I'm so afraid of heights. To think that Link is man enough to do all of this is amazing. It's more a man than I, and heck, he's probably only 7, guys. Okay, well, that's good. I got angry preemptively, I'll admit it's probably not one of my finer moments. Anyways, we're gonna head into the next room, and I believe we're doing pretty good at getting all of the great fairies pieces. Yeah, we're doing good. And actually, here's an awesome tip. If you shoot these bubbles, you get 50 rupees a pop. pretty nice, and also get some magic, because we're gonna fight a mini-boss pretty soon. He wants some magic. We're getting more into how to make money in a future episode. For the time being, though, we're gonna fight probably the best mid-boss in Zelda history. Yeah, there's a lot of Zelda history moments. It's Gomez, the Bat King! No, not really, but he's Gomez. Who is he? Heck if I know, but he has a giant scythe, and he's made of bats. So in my book, that's pretty cool. And in all honesty, this guy's not hard to figure out. Simply just shoot him with a light arrow, then attack his exposed stomach. It's pretty simple. You can block his wheel attack, but some of his other attacks actually hit above you, so they're difficult to block. Let's get a jump attack in, do a bunch of damage. And yeah, it's pretty much just rinse and repeat. If you run out of magic, you can actually attack his bats for arrows, so it's kind of fun. But yeah, he doesn't have the most HP in the world, and Gomez will go down, dropping his scythe and his little orb thing. It's a shame he couldn't stay longer, but Gomez was unfortunately defeated. And I like that his scythe stays around for a little longer and then just vanishes. It's kind of funny, but he is guarding the boss key, and now that we have this, we can technically just go and complete the dungeon. There's nothing stopping us, except for the fact that that poor old Great Fairy needs our help, so we will have to put off fighting the boss for just a little while longer. Now let's see. What do we need to accomplish next? Well, we need to use this small key that we got, that's for sure. And they respawn here, that's the great part. I just love that they put little things like this in the game. Basically, you shoot the bubbles with different types of arrowheads, you get progressively more rupees until you get the light arrows where you get 50, so that's kind of awesome. Let's destroy those mines one more time. Let's see if we can't avoid getting hit, because if you get hit, you do not want that, because in Link's world, that is basically dying. He flies all the way up. Yeah, and why did I take my Deku mask off? I could have easily blocked those pots with the Deku form. I sometimes forget Deku Link actually has a shield. Either way, let's fly over here, and now we're going to use this exit. And this is where we need to use our small... That is my worst habit in Zelda, man, just running into walls, and yeah. Another Death Armos that we're going to have to completely ignore because we're going to step onto this switch, and man, that guy's going to explode really quickly. Actually, really close to us. Protect yourself, Link! Wait, but, oh, I guess he didn't harm us. Alright, I'll take it. And see, now that chest all the way up here, which yes, is another Stray Fairy chest, is going to allow us to grapple. But before you do anything, the second you hit this platform, make sure, if you're trying to get all the Stray Fairies, to shoot that light switch. That is going to spawn another Stray Fairy chest that you do not want to miss. Easily one of the hardest to reach. And finally, we have Igor. Actually, no, not finally. But there's one room after this, and then we're basically done. Igor's the same as he was before. Just shoot him like 4 times with your light arrows and you should go down. Yeah, I don't like how Link was literally right in front of that explosion and didn't move. It's kind of funny, I guess. A little immersion breaking, but nevertheless, another chest is going to spawn, but it's upside down. Super! So you know what that means. We have to go back to the normal stone tower and get the 5 Stray Fairies that are missing. Now, if you have no interest in getting the Stray Fairies, just continue onward. Basically, all you have to do is hookshot onto that chest, and the boss is right there. But because we're trying to make the best possible guide, we are going to inverse the tower one more time. Yeah, and I think that'd be an interesting shot if I did get it, but no. We are not that close. Let us reverse the tower yet again. And now, we're going to get all the things that we missed. This is basically the fastest way... Oh, crap, we have to play that. We have to play the... I completely forgot. I was like, yeah, we're almost done! But no. We have to play the Elegy of Emptiness 7 more times. Yeah. At least there's the skip now that wasn't in the original. So that's a nice quality of life change that they made. But I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I like the song and all, but it's a little long. A little long. What are you gonna do, though? So, this is the same order as before. And yeah, guys, oh my gosh, we're almost done. I'm kind of surprised how quickly I did that. I was not expecting that. I'm not really too great at this dungeon, I will admit it. It's definitely the dungeon I sometimes play Majora's Mask casually, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to tackle all that, because, you know, I'm a perfectionist. I gotta get all the Stray Fairies, and it's like, oh, you gotta go back, and we gotta play the elegy, and blah, blah, blah. But now, at least, you know, you can shorten the song, and the final song on my boy, Darunia. And man, I really like all the characters in this game. It's such an impressive game, and it came out at such a great time for gaming. I don't know, the install base was really high for the N64, or at least I felt that way to me. So this game was pretty popular. I'm not actually too sure on that, but yeah. Macau, Darunia, heck, everybody from Clytown, they're all great. But enough of that. We have stray fairies to gather, and the annoying thing is, we basically have to do this entire side of the dungeon all over again. Which means we have to do this room again, and we have to do, no, yeah, I think we have to do literally every single room again. Luckily, now we know our way around, and it's only playing a couple songs. Now, we don't have to do the room with the Armos again, because we already have the small key from there. So that's good, but no, just follow my path, and we'll get you those stray fairies. Rest assured, you know, come on, guys. You know me, I know what I'm doing. Push this a little bit. And the fun thing is about this dungeon is recognizing like all the areas that we once were in. Like this is the room with the Death Armos and I think the pose. Yeah, around there. I'm not too sure on that, but figuring out the geography is really fun because if you just look at the map and flip it, it's literally identical. And alright guys, only 2 more times. Only 2 more times. We gotta play this elegy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Actually, no, we only had to play it 6 more times. But still, 6 more times is a lot if you think about it. Do we have to play it after this? I don't know. It is irrelevant, though, because we will defeat this stone tower if it kills me. Which it won't, because, like, we have, like, I don't know, a lot of hearts. Chances are we'll be fine. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, guys. Honestly, I'm just really excited to, finally tackle this place. I was thinking about like my Let's Play career, which I hate to call it a career, but before I started Let's Playing, I'm like, man, I wonder what my life's gonna be like when I finally get around to Majora's Mask, and little did I know that they were gonna remake the game, and yeah, that's kind of fun, just to think about that far back. And I need some magic. Alright, cool. Nice. Don't know if I mentioned it yet, but getting the Chateau Romani from the Milk Bar, kind of a good idea if you're concerned about running out of magic, but in my opinion, they do give you a lot of magic refills, but sometimes it is a little on the frightening side if you run out. And Stray Fairy number 11, you may recall, we got activated the first time we came in here. We hit that switch with the spin attack, and alright, so here's the hard part. Yeah, we hit it with the spin attack, and we spawned the chest. Now, there's a chest down here, but I feel like I'm forgetting one. There's this one. There's the one I purposely left in the reverse tower, by the way. Is there one back here? I feel like there is, but I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna go and check to be on the safe side. And get hit by a bomb. No, I think we're okay, because, yeah, that one we already got, because it was open. No, just a double check. Yeah, we're good. So let's head back down. See, this room is very large. It's very easy to get confused because this was the room where we were flying around with the Deku. But this time, you know, it's full of water because it's the normal tower. But the other time, it was not full of water. And yeah, well, how do I exit? Okay, I need to go to the surface. Oh my gosh, I'm brain farting so bad. But hey, man, everyone has days like that, so it's all right. Okay, let's work our way to this bridge over here. And climb up it. I need to like surface. I needed to surface like half of an inch, man. Like literally the smallest amount possible. I don't know why. The game's like that. If I'm that close to the water, you should probably just make me back at the water. But yeah, not too much to do. Into this room, I believe. And yeah, there's not one in here. The main one that we have to get is gonna be where that's right after the Garo Master. That's the big one, because the only way back into that room is through this way. If memory serves me right. I could be wrong about that. Well, then again, it doesn't really matter, because you need to come this way to get the other stray fairies, so it kind of makes sense to do it in this fashion, but it is kind of a bummer. You have to basically do a majority of the temple all over again. I don't really feel like that was padding, though. I feel like the game is long enough as it is. They just wanted you to re-explore this part of the dungeon. And yeah. The chest is gonna be down here, surrounded by a bunch of pots. I guess the chests and the pots are friends. That's nice. I'm gonna destroy them all. So all we need now is to get one last chest in this area. and then we can reverse the tower one more time and get the final stray fairy of the game. And it's kind of crazy to think we got all 60. It doesn't feel like that many collectibles, because, you know, you get them so far apart, but I don't know, it's just crazy to believe, I guess. I keep saying, I keep like, oh man, everything's crazy, shut up, John! You dumb dirt! It's like, yes, you are correct. I am as unintelligent as soil. That does not change the fact that I am just a little dumbfounded, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's this song, it always gets to me. It's like, dang, dude, this game's awesome. And yes, the final chest is right down here. This is what we hookshotted to get to the very top in the reverse. So now, that is number 14. If you have all 14, you missed one. Where'd you miss one? Well, back in the reverse tower. So let's go get that right now after I kill some dragonflies so they will not harm me. Yeah, it's kind of fun. How many games can you say that? Hold on. I want to kill these dragonflies. And I need more magic, man. So, because I don't even know if I could shoot another arrow, but it's very easy to get that. It's nice that the boxes even respawn in the first place. It's very nice of Nintendo to do that. And alright. One more chest, and we have every single stray fairy in the game. And that means we got all 4 power-ups. Well, we don't have all 4. How did I miss that shot? Oh my gosh, but we'll soon have all 4 power-ups. And yeah, getting the 4 power-ups is such a good idea. Like, you just... it's hard to imagine playing the game without them, man. It must suck, honestly, but it rewards you for exploring the dungeons. Anyways, enough of me patting the game's back. We're back in the Stone Tower Temple, and this chest has been here for a pretty long time. So let's open her up and get the final stray fairy. Now that that has been taken care of, we can go fight the boss. But this boss is not like any normal boss. It's quite challenging. I'm not gonna lie. So are we gonna be able to take it on in this episode? Probably not. But hey, that makes it special, you know. It's the one boss in this Let's Play that'll have his own episode, which I think is pretty cool. And the boss door is right here. Once you've collected all the stray fairies, it's time to head inside. Oh man. This is gonna be awesome. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the next episode, we take on the boss of the Stone Tower Temple. So see you guys then. Bye.